So welcome back, everybody. Today's video, I feel like I need to clarify some things and just kind of get some things off my chest. So I first want to say to everybody who has made suggestions, shared their stories, you know, done everything they could to like help with the situation. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. Like, for all the love and support for my boy, like, it means the world to me. It really does. I can't express how much it means to me that people are coming up with ideas and trying to figure out things to help my boy. Because this has been going on now over a month. Was it 27th, maybe 23rd? At the end of August, all this stuff started with him. So I really, truly appreciate all of you who are supportive and sending your love and blessings and prayers and healing vibes and all that stuff. I really, really appreciate it. So some of the stuff I say in this video is definitely not directed at you. So the people telling me I should fast him, well, this dog is already starving himself enough on its own. I'm not going to force him to not eat. So let's just get that one out of the way. When it comes to both times we tried the Hills diet with him to see if that would help, I still was offering him his normal diet. I didn't totally flip and switch his diet. You don't do that with dogs. I'm still not totally flipping and switching diets here because I can't just flip everything all of a sudden on the whole crew, because then everybody's gonna be crapping funny. To the people screaming, stop feeding kibble, and I'm killing my dogs for feeding kibble, you need to get off your high horse. I mean, I will never be against kibble for one main reason. If the floof hits the fan, and I don't know where y'all have been living the last like 2 or 3 years, you know, with this stuff we had to go through, but there was times where meat wasn't on the shelves, where even dry dog food wasn't even on the shelves. That is the main reason I want my dogs to be okay with kibble. I want them to know it's something they can still eat, and it's got a way better shelf life than freezing fresh food for them. I don't know why people on here are thinking that I feed only kibble and I feed only sugar. I've said this numerous times. I usually do half kibble, half wet food on every single meal because I know how important it is to keep your dogs hydrated and give them good stuff. But even if I did feed them only kibble, there are plenty of people out there who feed their dogs only kibble, and that is perfectly fine. I really don't understand the judgment. Like, this is the reason people don't want to talk about their dogs' diets with other people, because y'all are just up on your own little pedestals. Whew, calm down. Woosah. Woosah. Oh my god. I swear y'all will be rewarded with something really adorable at the end of this video once this whole venting thing's done with. And also, when it comes to the kibble, he's not even eating it at this point. He hasn't had kibble in weeks. So, is it still the kibble then, geniuses? I mean, oh my god, I'm getting so mean. He looks like he was having trouble when I did offer him the kibble alongside of the Hills and alongside of the boiled chicken. He kept spitting it out. He's even spitting out the chicken. Like, he's refusing boiled chicken. Which brings me to my next thing. For everybody screaming about feed him meat, what do you think chicken is? This dog has been on a diet of boiled chicken and rice for like, what, going on almost 2 weeks now. What do you think chicken is? Like, chicken's a meat. What else am I supposed to try to feed him then? Like, he's not even taking that. And this past weekend, he was, again, refusing to eat chicken. It's just boiled chicken and rice. Like, what dog doesn't want that, right? I had to go out and get dehydrated chicken and rice with electrolytes in it just to boost his system. Thank God he ate part of that. And that's what got him back to eating the boiled chicken and rice and cottage cheese. That's all this dog's eaten in the last 5 days because he refuses anything else. Thankfully, he's kept it down. But unfortunately, the last 2 days, it's been coming out the other end funny. Like, I'm at a loss at this point of what is causing this dog. Like, what is causing this dog his issues. And I really don't understand the comments and messages I've got about how I feed my dogs. Like, they get 2 meals per day, yes, and then those are 2 cups, like 1 cup per meal. They also get stuff throughout the day. They get raw eggs, they get vegetables, they get fruits in small amounts. Like, it's not like I starve my dogs as people are claiming. I don't even know why some of you are on this channel. Like, if you hate me so much and if you think I'm so abusive to my pets, leave. Like, I don't understand the hate. I am literally potentially watching this dog either die or it just seems like he's fading away from me. And you're coming after me like it's all my fault. Like what else would you do? I mean, the wet food I do feed them is Honest Kitchen and Merrick. I mean, it's some of the better brands out there, and it's the ones that are pea protein free, Karen. I mean, because Merrick actually makes a version of that now. That's not like I've never given them home-cooked food before. I mean, you see how Gypsy got excited when I was boiling chicken, for goodness sakes. And for the people screaming about raw food and saying, give your dog raw meat, feed him raw meat, he's sick. Like, there is something going on with him. The last thing I want to do, or would do, is give him raw chicken or raw fish or anything raw like that to potentially give him E. coli or salmonella or any of the other stuff. Dogs, because dogs can get it too. Woosah. Gonna drink some water. It was so hard for us this weekend to get this boy to eat. Like, he literally looks like there's something wrong with his jaw, like when he's chewing. It's not normal chew formation for him. And yes, I've been adding water to his food to make sure he's hydrated. He hates Pedialyte. He turns his nose up at it. I'm doing whatever I can. I mean, besides taking a syringe and shoving stuff down this dog, like, that would be, I guess, the next step. But I'm not going to torture him like that, like to... I couldn't imagine shoving that much food down the poor thing. Anyway, and it's not the pumpkin, Karen. I know you cannot give your dogs pumpkin all the time. I think I said as much in the last video, maybe the last video beforehand. Yes, it can give too much fiber. It was to encourage him to eat, to try to strengthen his crap coming out the other end. Twice already this weekend, I have broke down in tears because I am scared to death that this dog has cancer or some weird disease that I'm not going to figure out in time. And some of you, you must be the type of people that tell mothers that it's their fault when their kids are dying of cancer. Like, I can't believe some of the stuff I've been sent or even the comment. It just appalls me. Actually, it kind of doesn't, because people are jerks nowadays. His red blood cell count is high, and I know that can mean dehydration, but what if it's cancer? Like, what if it's something weird? Like, we literally have no idea at this point what's causing this. But the good news is he has not had a cat turd in 5 days. I've been staying on him in the yard. So he hasn't eaten any cat treats. We finally were able to take a short walk today. He had enough strength to take a short walk today, and he didn't eat any poop on the walk or anything. He almost got a acorn. So he almost got it. So those are the brighter side of things, I guess. So now that I've got that out of my system and onto the internet forever, let's talk about what we think might be wrong now. There is something going on with his jaw. There has to be, because he doesn't chew properly. Like, even when he was better, that brief time period, because we know throughout this whole time he's been going back and forth with, you know, he gets really well and acts normal again, and then he he relapses into the vomit, diarrhea stuff. But we noticed the last time when he was better and he was eating, he was almost like vacuuming up the food. He wasn't chewing it. And now this time when we're watching him, we can see, like, even with just the boiled chicken, Karen, that he's chewing funny, and it's like he's pushing it out the right side of his mouth, like he's trying to get the food to the left side. So I called the vet today, and I'm waiting to hear back from her because I want to talk to her about maybe doing more x-rays, like on his esophagus and his mouth or something, like do something to see if there's something lodged in there causing, because if he's not chewing properly and inhaling too much air, that will cause gas buildup in a dog too. I also read an article that my husband sent me. This woman, her dog had the same issue Sully had, and they ended up finding a huge mass at the lower part of his ear, and it was causing chewing issues and vomiting and like, just because it wasn't going in properly type thing, the food. Maybe that's it too. I'm trying to rule out things at this point because we know it's not pancreatitis, worms, parasites, any of that stuff. He's never had a fever during any of all this. And, you know, even though we're leaning towards bad bacteria, there's got to be something else still causing it. I still haven't ruled out that it might be an allergy issue. That's another thing I want to discuss with the vet. Like, how much is allergy testing? How much would x-rays be to check this stuff out? Like, how much is an ultrasound? And I know there's going to be people saying, you know, don't do the tests or whatever. I'm going to do every test I can and I can afford, even if I have to wait a couple weeks to do them, because I want to check out every possibility so I can get him better. This has gone on for way too long. And the main reason I'm sharing his illness journey is, one, people are invested in Sully. They absolutely adore him. They need to know that he's okay, which I really appreciate again. Two, in case somebody else is going through the same thing, there's somebody they can relate to going through the same thing. And three, if we find an answer to this, those people who are watching, who are relating to my situation, maybe when we find an answer, it'll be their answer too. I mean, the whole point of this channel was to help healer parents out and to make a community where we help each other out, not be Karens to each other. I'm really starting to think this isn't food related, but you know, I think it's something going on up here that we just haven't figured out yet. But again, I could be wrong. I mean, there still could be something lodged somewhere down in his intestines for all we know, because x-rays don't always pick up everything, and I'm already at 4 x-rays. That's just like, we're done x-raying that part of his body. So depending what she says and what we can afford, we will be taking him back into the vet sometime, hopefully in the next few days this week. And of course, I will update you on any results or lack thereof that we get. Thankfully though, he is eating finally. So he's not eating well, but he's taken in now 4 full portions of meals, which is like, had me crying in happy tears in the kitchen because, you know, I want to see my dog eat. So if you're still with me at this point in this video, thank you for sticking around. But here comes some more stuff. To the individuals that have said that I am starving my dogs because I'm horfing down all the food, or that my dogs are obese because I am fat and lazy, for starters, I am fully aware that I am overweight. Thank you. Like, I have eyes. I can see. I know. I see the scale. I've actually lost 20 pounds, but that's not the point. What are y'all smoking? I'm overweight not because I'm horfing all of my dog's food. I'm eating the processed crap and giving them the better stuff. And I also drink a lot of coffee and sweet tea to keep up with them. And saying they're too fat, I mean, they're literally all the perfect weight except Clea, and she's fat because of reasons I've already stated. For a chunky woman, I can hike 10 miles perfectly fine. It's the 10 miles back that I have problems with. But I don't even know how any of this is relevant to my dog's health. My health is my health, doesn't relate to the dogs. I mean, I guess I should go tell the fat farmer guy I know that he doesn't deserve cow dogs either, because obviously him being overweight is causing them issues. Like, I just can't even sometimes with these people anymore. And this is not fat. Maybe some of this is, but this is called allergies. And not being able to get tested for allergy stuff because I keep spending money on my dog, so I'm suffering now. And since this is a clarifying video of sorts, one more thing. Just because I'm into rock and metal music and I have like weird stuff like skulls around my house, doesn't mean I'm a devil worshiper. He does live in my kitchen though. See, there he is every day, just chilling, being a mooch like he always is. Some of the stuff y'all saying, y'all see my y'alls coming out now. Tell I'm upset. So to all of you who haven't made me upset this weekend, I truly appreciate if you are still here even now in this video, and you will be greatly rewarded for all your love and support and for listening. The reward. Say hi, Sally. Okay, let's get another close-up. They deserve another close-up, especially through all of what I just put them through listening to. Look at that baby. I know, go to your spot. This is all she does, is want to sit up. She thinks she's a bird, I think. Hi, woo-woo. Hi, baby. I know, honey, I know. See, this is what we do. I love her purr. She is such a cuddle bug, and she's doing so well with everybody. Everybody's doing so well with her. It really is weird. If I stop petting her, she's already spoiled. She's fitting right in. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to go now and abuse my animals with snuggles and good food. And I'd say walks, but we already had ours today. So, hi baby. Hi. She's killing me. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be leaving anytime soon. Oh my god, I could dress as a pirate and use her as like a prop if she keeps on doing this. And like I've said numerous times in other videos, feed what you can afford and feed the best you can for you and your dog. And you won't get no judgment from me from it, but can't guarantee it from the other Karens that are lurking about. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? But take care everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. What are you doing? It's like, ow! Doing cat stuff with claws. Say bye-bye. Look at my toe beans. Look at her toe beans.